What is up, everybody? CRR Relentless back here. In this commentary, I want to talk a little bit about the TV show on History Channel called Top Shot. If you haven't watched it, feel free to check it out. If you're a Call of Duty player, you'll probably especially like it due to all the crazy different weapons they have on there. And in this gameplay, I'm actually using a crazy different weapon. I'm using the Spectre Extended Mag, and I'm not using Warlord because the grip really doesn't help it. I really do get minimal recoil with this weapon, so I took off the grip and I tried using sleight of hand with it, and I actually did some biblical beasting with it, and this is the gameplay that I'm bringing out for it. I ended up going on a rampage after I think I die soon here upcoming, and I did an awesome score with this gun, and I did this about 2 or 3 games in a row. But anyways, on to the subject of Top Shot. The episode I just watched was the one where they were shooting dice, I guess you could say. It's where they have to shoot the glass targets, and whichever team racked up the most points, the dice dropped, and it moved on to the next 2 shooters. Now, I thought it would have been cooler if they would have had like 2 targets for each shooter, and they'd go through 1 target, and then I'd go to the next dice, and then just like how they did it, but it kind of like repetitive, and it would go through the whole entire process twice, and then after that it'd be over, so the points would be up in the 20s or whatever, or in the 30s, and if not higher. And so at that point, you really don't know what the other person was at. Like at the final die they got to, it was the person needed to hit, on the blue team, Michael needed to hit only 3 of his 6 targets to tie it, and then if he hit 4, they won no matter what. And at a certain point, he hit 4 before the red team had, I think, even 2 or 3. So at that point, if you're paying attention, it was actually over, and it would have been cooler, I think, if it would have been like a non-stop sort of thing where they didn't know what their scores were or what have it. But either way, it was still a cool, I guess you could say, challenge for both teams. And once again, the blue team comes out on top somehow. I'm more of a fan of the red team. I don't know if it's just because they're losing players or what it is, but I'm definitely more of a fan of the red team. And going into the elimination challenge ended up being the redhead Michael and the guy called the Goof Troop of the whole entire red team, Mark. And he's already been in 1 challenge, and he was confident going into this one. And he goes into it, and to find out they're shooting a Gatling gun. And I know how much these, I don't know personally, but I've seen on TV shows and such how much these Gatling guns run. And in a certain way, I guess you could say, it's almost like a, it's like an honor, I guess, to go into that elimination challenge as Michael and Mark did. And Michael ended up winning, which was definitely, in my mind, better for the team. Michael is a better shooter, a better all-around shooter, and Mark hasn't really proven himself besides in 1 elimination challenge already, and that was against one of the girls, so not really saying too much there. I apologize for your girl. And so I guess it was a good elimination challenge, and they ended up using the Gatling gun. It was a sweet thing, shooting down posts and such. And then the next episode, which I truly can't wait to see, is with knives and axes, as I've seen. They also shoot a cannon near the end, which I don't know how the elimination challenge is going to go with that. If that's the actual elimination challenge, if it's using the cannon, I don't know how they're going to do that with the reload times and such, or if they're going to have more than 1 cannon or what have it. But whatever it be, I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm addicted to the show now. I basically record them since I've started back up school, and bringing out a lot of commentaries now around school time. So this commentary, though, I go on actually a 28 gun kill streak. As you can see, I'm only running 3, 4, 5 because I was using the Spectre, and I always run low kill streaks with it. And I think that was the 28th kill with it, or if I pick up a few more. Well, either way, it's a 28 kill streak with using only the Spectre and whatever weapons I find to pick up. And the Spectre has a biblical gun. If you haven't used it, try it out. You probably do terrible with it, not even trying to be mean, but it's a terrible gun. So yeah, either way, try it out. But this is kind of my commentary on Top Shot. I'm going to fast forward here to the end, where I pick up a kid that's not playing, and then a kid that spawns right behind me. Thank you, Black Ops. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary. This has been Spectre gameplay. I've had a million of these, and I'm bringing this one out just because I went 46-6 with the Spectre. So I hope you enjoy. Check out Top Shot. It's on History Channel. Big props to them. And I will talk to you next time.